Hello, folks. Welcome to another Brant Rant. I know it's been a while. First off, what the fuck is going on, America? We have, chronologically speaking, Newtown, Herkimer, and the Boston Marathon as the three big ones that are all within Massachusetts, Connecticut, New York. One of them is not even 2 hours from my fucking house, okay? Like, I know people that went to that community. That they could have been at that restaurant where he could have unloaded a shotgun or some crazy okay? I know people that live down near Boston, so they could have been in Boston. They don't necessarily live in Boston. They live near it, so they could have been in there that day and gotten killed. Like, what the how am I supposed to know? The marathon's pretty big, got a lot of people, something to do. Fuck. Anyways, but then there's supposedly a fact that it's a government conspiracy because, and it kind of does make sense because supposedly the principal of Newtown, who was supposedly shot and killed and dead from Newtown, was at the marathon and was either killed or I don't remember the events of the marathon. But the point is she was supposedly dead, and she's a government actress, possibly, I'm thinking. Anyways, oh well. But it's not good, or it's not shitty? The gun control got shot down in the Senate. I love that. And for those who are pro-gun control, fuck you. Just kidding. Because, I was thinking about it. It's not bad to have like background checks. Just on guns. Not necessarily ammo. Don't really need it for ammo. Just guns. I feel like if they ban private transaction but still allow it at like a gun store, as in like private transaction, like hey, you want my gun for a gun, or hey, you want my gun for money? No, like because that's how gun for money especially is how a loony can get his hands on the gun, or if you don't make that call to both, I think it would be the FBI, I'd presume, or something, and be like, hey, I'm about to sell my gun to this guy, is it okay? And it's in their databases, it's registered to you, and once they hear that you're about to sell it to them and they give them the okay, they're gonna be like, okay, well, fine, just call in once it's sold or whatever. I don't know, but maybe it would just be easier to sell it or just do it at a gun store rather than have any private transactions. But whatever. Who knows? But yeah, so that being said, that's pretty much it on gun control for me. I'm enjoying my rifle that I own. I'm not going to disclose the model or anything because fuck you, it's not your business. And yes, I did just censor myself because the FCC won't let me be. Just kidding. They probably wouldn't care. But anyways, I hope you enjoyed the show relatively. Oh, before we go, one last subject. Pot. It's belated 420, 422. So I had a very good 420, by the way. I celebrated very much, very, very much, and rightfully so. This is the first 420 where we as a nation, we as a country, 2 states in our union have decided against the whole world, pot is legal in our state. We don't care what our government says, our federal government. We have separation of state and fed, and we're deciding it's a state power. And the federal government is, weirdly enough, actually introducing a bill that would modify the ATF to the ATMF, M standing for marijuana. So it's the alcohol, tobacco, marijuana, firearms. And it would regulate weed like alcohol. State decision or county decision, because there's some dry counties and states that are usually wet, but you get the point. So that'll be nice. That'll be interesting because Washington and Colorado already have their systems implemented. But Washington, you need to fix your shit about plants. Like, don't be no goddamn fucking Amsterdam where the coffee shops are legal, but fucking growing it is not, or buying it is not. It's like, what? Fuck. Like, there should be no risk. It's got to be no risk. Just tax and legalize. Tax and legalize. You'll make your money, people. Stop flipping on them. Flipping on cannabis is no bueno. You will make bueno money. Bueno money. Guapo. I think the word is. No, it's dinero. I think. All right. Well, anyways, this has been another Brant Rant. Have a gorgeous fill in the blank time of the day.